Welcome back to Science Words and this lesson for Year 5, first term, lesson number 2, which is talking about the flower structure and function. So first, we need to know what are the parts of the flower and what is the function for each part. So the first part of the flower is sepals. When you are holding a flower and it's not blooming yet, you will find like a green part outside. It protects the flower bud before the flower blooms and supports the petals after blooming. So now, when the flower blooms, you can find petals. Petals, they are brightly colored to attract insects. Insects are called what? Pollinators, and to protect the inner part of the flower. So, what is the inner part of the flower that petals can protect? Of course, the male and female part. So, nectary, it means the flower produces a nectar, sugary substance that insects feed on. Now, so we talked about the green part outside, which is called sepals, and the brightly colored part, which is called petals. Now, let's talk about the reproductive part. So, flowers can give us seeds. Why? Because it has a male and female organs. So first, let's talk about the male organ. So it's called stamen. Stamen is the male part of the flower. It consists of two parts, anther and filament. First, anther makes and stores pollen and male gametes. And filament is like a long tube. It is a part of the stamen that holds up the anther. So, anther, it has pollens and the filament only for support the anther. Now, let's talk about the female part. The female part or the organs of the flower is called carpel. Carpel is the female part of the flower. It consists of 3 parts or more. Number 1, stigma, style, ovary, and there are ovules inside the ovary. So first, let's talk about the first part, which is stigma. Stigma is a sticky structure. So the pollen from the male will attach it to it. The second part is a style. It looks like a tube. It supports stigma and connects the stigma to the ovary, of course. So the third part is the ovary. Inside the ovary, it has ovules. So it protects ovules, which is like, it looks like eggs. So they are called female gametes. And later, it is developed into a fruit. So inside the ovary, there are ovules, and the ovary will be a fruit later. And the ovules inside, which are eggs, they are combined with the pollen and gives us seeds. That's why when we eat an apple, we can find seeds inside. So the ovary will be the apple and the ovules inside. After fertilization, it will be seeds. So ovules inside the ovary, which is the female gametes, it will combine with pollen to form the seed. And the last part is receptacle. They are enlarged part of the stem, which connect the stem to the flower. So that's all for today. Wait for the next lesson very soon. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to watch more videos from your lovely channel, Science Words with Miss Dina.